This bill would affect teachers working in public preschools and K-12 classrooms like this one. And although the bill is in its beginning stages, Democrats are already blasting it. If you're looking to buy more time at the meters, just download the parking app onto your smartphone. From there, plug in your meter number and pay by credit card to buy more time. And while the Tempe community is looking to encourage convenience through new technologies, some customers prefer the old approach. The State Senate Education Committee has yet to schedule a hearing for the bill, but many Republican state senators here in Arizona have already signed on to support the bill. Live in Mesa, Christina Lund, Cronkite News. Senate Bill 1467 is the bill headed to Arizona State Legislature this week. It would hold teachers accountable for their use of profane and obscene speech in front of students in the classroom.
We certainly aren't hearing those words in the classroom.
According to Republican State Senator Lori Klein, who sponsors the bill, it was a complaint from a parent that prompted the draft of this bill. The bill that conforms with the Federal Communications Commission regulation for TV and radio broadcasts would create punishment for publicly funded educators, causing some teachers to be outraged.
Are they writing a law about the language that's used on construction sites or, other professions that, those are professional people too.
Mary Rowell, a science teacher at Fremont Junior High in Mesa, says the words the bill is trying to fight teachers on, she is trying to fight and keep the students from using in her own classroom. In the first draft of this bill, punishments vary. For the first offense, a teacher would receive 1 week suspension without pay and could reach the possibility of being fired for their third offense.
It's kind of a moot point because it's such a waste of time.
This bill would affect teachers working in public preschools and K-12 classrooms like this one. And although the bill is in its beginning stages, Democrats are already blasting it.
We have to allow school districts and school administrators to enforce policies on that level.
As a former high school teacher himself, Democrat Senator David Shapiro doesn't see this as a real issue and says the state government is overstepping its boundaries.
I think most teachers recognize what isn't appropriate to say or do in a classroom.
The State Senate Education Committee has yet to schedule a hearing for the bill, but many Republican state senators here in Arizona have already signed on to support the bill. Live in Mesa, Christina Lund, Cronkite News. Looking around your car for loose change could be a thing of the past. The downtown Tempe community has launched a trial program offering credit card parking meters along Mill Avenue.
It's a great money saver because ultimately you can avoid paying a $30, $40 parking ticket.
Now, as customers enjoy a day of shopping or grabbing a bite to eat, running out of money at the meter won't be a problem with this new smartphone app. Elizabeth McLean, spokesperson for Downtown Tempe Community, says the program is giving customers complete control.
You don't have to worry about quarters. You don't have to worry about, swiping your credit card. It's really, you're in control of it because it's right in your hand.
If you're looking to buy more time at the meters, just download the parking app onto your smartphone. From there, plug in your meter number and pay by credit card to buy more time. And while the Tempe community is looking to encourage convenience through new technologies, some customers prefer the old approach.
It's almost the same pulling a quarter out of your pocket or pulling a credit card out of your wallet. Maybe a quarter out of your pocket is at least.
I have a lot of coins in my car, so I just carry them for that reason.
While some customers choose not to use the meter's new features, McLean says it is a positive not only for the customers, but the businesses along Mill Avenue as well.
When you create an easier way for people to park and be in your location, that it benefits the merchants down here.
The meters are up and running along Mill Avenue and on a trial basis for the next 90 days. Popularity, usage, and cost effectiveness for downtown Tempe will be evaluated.
We anticipate that the program will be intact, that the 90-day trial will be a successful trial.
In Tempe, Christina Lund, Cronkite News. The Parking and Transit Services at ASU announced in an email it sent out to students last week that the U-Pass for the 2011 and 2012 academic school year would be raised to $150. This price is almost double what it has previously been for ASU students. Michael Hegarty, the communications manager with ASU Parking and Transit, says that this unfortunate raise needed to happen.
Every time a student would tap the card in the metro, PTS was charged a rate for that.
Hegarty says that in order to maintain unlimited rides for students over the entire school year, the price of a U-Pass needed to be increased. The parking and transit services at ASU do rely on revenue. They do not get any fees or tuition dollars. Hegarty says while the U-Pass does cost the department money, he feels it is a great service to students.
Even $150 for the semester, that's over a 62% discount if you were to go out there as a student and buy the $390 pass from Valley Metro for the same period of time.
The Valley Metro Pass has limited access, Hegarty says. The U-Pass includes all light rail and bus activity. The one from Valley Metro does not include rapid or express buses. ASU Parking and Transit hopes to not have to raise prices in the upcoming years.
We want to go out there and make sure that it's still fiscally feasible for the students, as well as also practical for us to maintain the program.